drug you into the woods and I forced you to play video games or watch me play video games. So, when I first got this model, it was 50-50 about putting the little horns on, because they're horns, they're supposed to be antlers. Let me turn this down. I feel like I can't hear myself think. And she added customization sliders, contrast sliders, for things that were not there before. Or maybe I didn't see them. I feel like she added them, but I could have totally just not seen them before. Anyways, I thought other things were going to be added, and they weren't, such as like fixing the eyeballs, so I manually did it myself finally and stopped being lazy. Because there was like a blue ring, and it was kind of cute. Like it was a bit of a vibe, but it was unintended. And then while I was messing around, I was like, oh man, what about if I gave her opposing pupils to be more difficult and fun? So I did that. One made the underside white, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's genius. It looks so much better than just all one color. So that looks great. And now I feel like I kind of match my original design better. The goal is this, right? Hi, Jimmy! What do you think? I tried making myself look a little closer. But, you know, I finally updated the model. She did some tweaks and stuff like that. She added some sliders to do things that I felt like I couldn't exactly do before. So that's really cool. But yeah, the main thing is the eyeballs. And I made her eyeballs look a little crazier, but I think it's cool. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for fun. So I made her eye color a little closer to the OG eye color. It's supposed to be like it's not supposed to be, it's like it's like fire. It's not orange. I don't know how to explain it. It's supposed to be like red, like the sun. Like what if you were to look at like the sun, that's what I want her eyeballs to look like. That's really hard for me to make with the Suiika model. I just went with the brown because I was like, because I don't want it to be gold and I don't want it to be orange, and I can't make like I don't know. So I went with this like brown going into like red, and I feel like it looks really cool. And then I fucked with her pupils because, well, I was gonna leave both the pupils black, but I was like, that looks really cool. I don't know what it is. I just feel like when her eyes, especially when they're back to the cat eye, but it's when her eyes are like narrowed, and then I like the opposing stuff because of like the hair color and whatnot, and I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool because I was gonna make the white, the background of her eye, the scleras is what they're called. I was gonna make the other one white on the black side of her hair, but I was like, I don't like the way that looks. I don't like one of her eyeballs being black in the background and the other not. But then I did this, and I was like, whoa. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like really cool looking. So yeah, I was just playing around with the model and, you know, doing things. And really, I am a bit of a shapeshifter anyways. That is like kind of the whole thing. If I were to really get in character here and follow my lore. It is said in German folklore that in order to perceive a Wolpertinger in real life, you have to follow a beautiful woman into the woods alone as a single man who she is interested in. And then she will reveal her true form to you. And you will be able to see a Wolpertinger. That is apparently literally like this German folklore. Apparently, that's, I don't know. Something weird about that. That's, yeah. So that's me. That's the beautiful, magical, mystical girl that you follow into the woods. And these are my woods here. You know, the background. Um, yeah. We're in the woods. And I'm just like some magical shapeshifter. And that's the vibe. I feel like I have finally figured out my VTube character lore history, um you know, like my act. That's it. That's what I'm providing here. These are the vibes. I drug you into the woods and I force you to play video games or watch me play video games. Either or, you know. Some people that sounds horrible, and for others that sounds like a good time. So yeah, that's just kind of the vibe I'm going for here. And I'm so happy that it seems to be coming around. Other people are enjoying it because look, it's so pretty. Audrey, very, very lovely, wonderful person, gifted me this. I am absolutely ecstatic. It is so gorgeous. It's just, I love seeing the model, my design, my reference in like another art style, just like something different, you know. I have been very scared to pretty much ask anyone to draw anything of the design. I've had very bad things in the past with people criticizing my design choices, and then also because like I like doing some little changes here and there every now and again. And you know, I've had some people say that it seems like my design clashes against each other, that it's too much. I should try to make it more basic. I should, you know, be a cat girl. No. No basic cat girl vibes will be provided here. I'm sorry to disappoint anyone who's interested in that. Unfortunately, I just am having a bit too much fun with the whole figuring it out as a VTuber with a ton of ideas, but am not artistically talented at all. I listen, like I've tried drawing things. I can what I don't understand, like I can write really well. I think my handwriting's like it's messy, but like I could write like really cute. Um and there's things that I like doing, such as like customizing and designing. Like you give me a character customizer such as the Suiika model, right? And I'll sit here, and if I have the time, I'll spend and I'll make it look cute and stuff like that. And even other things ever since I was younger. One of the I'll never forget the very I think my very first character customizer that I got my hands on, that was like super intricate, that I could make a character from my brain and like make it in the game. It was Oblivion. Yep. And I will never forget how hard it was, but I sat there and sat there and sat there and did everything I could to make that character look pretty. And if anyone's played Oblivion, especially all the way back in the day, long before Skyrim, on a console, that was so hard. It's so hard to make Bethesda characters. I made her look nice enough, at least in my memory, that I was happy. I was like, ooh, she's eating. You know, it was like, And I finally hit like the play button. I don't even think it. I remember running around the game in circles on the horse and stuff like that. My memory of Oblivion is just so small. I really truly need to play it over again. I'm hoping that they do a proper remaster because I want to play it again, absolutely. But yeah, just shout out to those character customizers all the way back in the day. I feel like I do pretty decent with those, but I am not very good with making something from scratch. That is not my strong point. I I need a base. And even then, if somebody gives me like a bald-headed base, I don't think I can draw like nice clothing. Like I would have to have somebody give me like cutouts of clothes to put like snap on. And then maybe I could like fill it in and color it, but even then that's not my forte. I need enough options to like make something look good, and then I can like kind of piece things together, but I'm never someone who can really bring things together from scratch. I envy people who can do that. Your brains are large. You're amazing. Um, yeah. So shout out to artists who can draw things from people's minds like mine that is a absolute chaotic jumble of amalgamation things, you know?